उसकी मैं खोल के रख दूँ।
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, children, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Most of you were not there in the previous class. So, how will you understand? Fine. Fish is already in. Chalo, fine. Let me do it once again very quickly what I did in the previous class. Krishan and Adi were already there. Others were not there. So you will not be able to understand anything. So I'm taking it once again with you, my children. Beta dekho, we had started this. Krishan and Adi can answer. We did counter current system today. Counter current, yahan se samajh lo. Opposite directions. Can you see this? Counter current means something flowing in opposite directions. Now we explain counter current mechanism. Okay, counter current system, counter current mechanism. We talked about the structures basically. Okay, let me tell you about the structures. You remember they were two U-shaped structures. One was Henley's loop. Yaad hai ye wala? What is this? This is the Henley's loop. And surrounding the Henley's loop, we had another U-shaped structure. What was this called as? Tell me.
Vasa recta.
This is Vasa recta. Okay, these two students were present in the previous class. They'll help you. This is Henley's loop and Bahar, this is Vasa recta. In the Henley's loop, यहाँ पे filtration होता है बेटा. Whatever filtrate comes out वो इसमें flow करता है. In the Henley's loop. And Vasa recta में blood flows. Okay, याद रखो दो U-shaped structures हैं. One is Henley's loop. Henley's loop के बाहर this is your Vasa recta. Filtration took place over here. The filtrate which comes out वो इसमें flow करेगा. किसके अंदर? Henley's loop में. And blood flow करेगा in the outer one, that is Vasa recta. First, main बात ये है that the direction of the flow is opposite in both of them. The filtrate which flows in the Henley's loop and the blood which flows in the Vasa recta have a different direction. This mechanism is what we call as the counter current mechanism. What is this mechanism called as, children? Counter current mechanism. ठीक है? Those who joined us late, everybody is okay? जल्दी से बताइए. I'm revising again for you people. What is this inner U-shaped structure?
Henley's loop.
And Beta Anadi and Krishna already they were there in the previous class. I want others also to answer. उनको तो आता ही है. What is this outer U-shaped structure called?
Vasa recta.
Vasa recta.
Vasa recta.
In the Henley's loop, filtrate is flowing. What is flowing in the vasa recta?
Blood.
Blood.
Very good.
Blood.
That is the direction same in both of them?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
This mechanism is called?
Counter current mechanism.
Very good. Chale, we have understood this much. Then I was talking about
Anuj bhaiya.
okay, beta. Because of counter current mechanism and because of proximity. The word proximity means they're very close to each other. Henley's loop and vasa recta, they are very close to each other. But direction दोनों का opposite है, the fluid which is flowing. Because of this, osmolarity increases. I already explained the meaning of the word osmolarity. Osmolarity means number of solute particles per milliliter. In 1 milliliter, how many solute particles are present? That is known as osmolarity. Osmolarity increases. अगर आप ऊपर से देखो तो ऊपर वाला part is called cortex. बीच वाला is medulla. Outer medulla and inner medulla. Medulla बहुत बड़ा होता है, so we divided into two parts, outer medulla and inner medulla. If we talk about the outermost part, that is cortex, the osmolarity is 300. Okay, 300 means we are talking about the solute particles per liter. अगर हम कॉर्टेक्स से अंदर जाते जाएंगे इनर मेडुला में तो ऑस्मोलैरिटी इंक्रीज हो जाता है एंड इट रीचेस टू 1200. ओके, व्हाट इज इट?
Milliosmol per liter.
Very good. This is the unit of osmolarity. So I hope those children who joined us later have understood. Osmolarity increases from cortex. What is the value?
300.
300.
300. And by the time we reach inner medulla, it becomes how much?
1200.
1200.
1200.
Osmolarity means number of molecules, number of solute particles per what?
Liter.
Liter.
Per liter. इसका मतलब बेटा cortex से medulla तक आते आते some extra particles have entered. That is why the osmolarity has increased. Now we need to understand which are the two things जिसने osmolarity को increase करा. One is sodium chloride and the other is urea. Which two things which increase the osmolarity?
Sodium chloride and urea.
अगर आप cortex region में देखो बेटा, sodium chloride is going out. It is going out. It is not coming in. तो यहाँ पे sodium chloride नहीं है, osmolarity कम है. Let us talk about the medulla region now. In medulla region, दो चीजें एक साथ होंगी. This is which limb of vasa recta, descending or ascending?
Descend.
Descending.
Descend.
Yes. One entire period I did this only, but I'll have to take a quick revision over here. I cannot give entire period again. This is a descending limb. इसमें if you see the arrow NaCl is coming out. तो क्या याद रखना है? वैसा रेक्टा के descending limb से NaCl is coming out. And इधर देखो, this is Henle's loop. Henle's loop का ये वाला कौन सा limb है बताओ? Ascending or descending?
Ascending.
Ascending.
तो इसमें से भी if you see NaCl is coming out. Can you see all NaCl coming out? So vasa recta के तो descending limb से it is coming out and Henle's loop के ascending से it is coming out. सारा NaCl बाहर आ गया. अब आगे देखो, NaCl is being absorbed by this limb. This is which limb of vasa recta?
Ascending.
Ascending limb of vasa recta. Similarly, here also we talked about. Now, what is happening? Let me explain this to you. NaCl is transported by the ascending limb of Henle's loop. ये देखो, यहाँ से बाहर जा रहा है, इसका descending limb से जा रहा है. So, this and some small amount of urea, if you see, small amount of urea. तो ये दोनों particles medulla में चले जाएंगे. NaCl also and urea also. आफ्टर बीइंग कलेक्टेड हियर, अगर आप एरो देखो यहाँ से बाहर जाएंगे, ये भी मेडुला में जाएगा, एंड व्हाटएवर यूरिया इज बीइंग कलेक्टेड ओवर हियर, दिस यूरिया आल्सो विल गो टू द कलेक्टिंग ट्यूब्यूल एंड गो टू मेडुला. सो मेडुला में कौन सी दो चीजें पहुंच गए बेटा? NaCl and
Urea.
urea. So from the cortex, NaCl, urea both have reached the medulla. So you think osmolarity is going to increase or decrease now of medulla region?
Increase.
Increase.
Increase. Cortex में what was the value of osmolarity? Tell me quickly.
300.
300 milliosmoles.
Yes, very good. It was 300. And now, what is the value of osmolarity when we talk about the medulla region?
1200.
1200 milliosmoles per liter.
Yes, it is 1200. So basically, it is because of outflow and inflow. It is basically because of the outflow and inflow of two things. What are the two things?
Urea and sodium chloride.
Very
Sodium
good.
chloride.
Urea and sodium chloride. So we are talking about two U-shaped structures. One was Henle's loop. What is the other thing?
Vasa rectum.
Vasa rectum.
Vasa recta. बेटा Henle's loop में तो filtrate flow करेगा. What is flowing inside the vasa recta?
Blood.
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 Are they flowing in the same direction or opposite direction?
Opposite direction.
Opposite.
This mechanism is known as
Counter current mechanism.
Counter current.
Counter
current
current mechanism.
Very good. So there is a difference in the osmolarity of cortex. The value was 300. And when we reach the medulla region, it is somewhere around 1200. Because of which two things?
NaCl and urea.
Yes. Now we'll go further. Concentration of the filtrate. Filtration already started over here. And this filtrate is going to pass like this. Let us see how it gets concentrated now. It is going to get concentrated. Concentrated means thick or thin? Tell me,
Thick.
what is concentrated? Loss of excess of water or less of water?
Less of water.
Very good. Now we are going to see how the filtrate which came out of this. यहाँ पे से filter हो गया था बेटा. It is coming out. ये देखो पूरा arrows if you can see ऐसे 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 जाएगा ये. How this will get concentrated now? Electrolytes and urea are retained in the interstitium. I just told you interstitium in the previous class. Basically, when I say interstitium, I'm talking about which region? Cortex or medulla? Which part am I talking about?
Medulla.
Yes, beta, medulla. Very good. So the tissue which surrounds, okay, the loop in medulla region. ये देखो बेटा, ये आपका loop है, Henle's loop. This is your medullary. ऊपर वाला कौन सा region है? Cortex region. नीचे वाला सारा medulla region है. So medulla region में loop के आसपास tissue होते हैं, tissues. Okay, surrounding tissues होते हैं loop of Henle के in the medulla region. This area is known as medulla interstitium. They are basically the tissues. These tissues which surround the Henle's loop. In which area? Medulla or cortex?
Medulla.
Medulla region.
So whenever we use this word medullary interstitium, it actually means tissues which surround which loop? Henle's.
Henle.
In which region? Which region, beta? Tell me quickly.
Medulla region.
Medulla region.
Don't worry, मैं NCERT से भी I'll take up the PDF and make you learn the chapter in the class. But पहले I want to explain certain things to you. We'll take up the same thing in NCERT also. So यहाँ पे filtration होके आया. We have electrolytes, we have urea. ये यहाँ से निकला cortex region से and अब कहाँ पे आ गया बेटा ये medulla region में. Medulla region में these are retained. यहीं पे hold कर ले रहे हैं. तो कौन सी दो चीजों को? Electrolytes and
Urea.
Urea.
See the filtrate came out from here. पूरा cortex cross करके यहाँ पे आ गया. यहाँ पे दोनों चीजें यहीं पे retain हो जाएंगी. आगे avoid करेंगे इसको भेजना. Electrolytes and urea. Because of this, a concentration gradient is maintained. You know what is concentration gradient?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Difference in the concentration. यहाँ पे concentration ज्यादा हो जाएगा medulla region में. क्यों ज्यादा हो जाएगा बेटा? interstitial gradient ज्यादा क्यों हो रहा है? Because we have holded, हमने retain कर लिए. Which two things in this area? Electrolytes and
Urea.
urea. Because this is maintained in the interstitium region, that is why this gradient is also known as the interstitial gradient. I told you, अभी बताया था, medulla interstitium, surrounding tissues. In which part? Medulla or cortex?
Medulla.
Medulla.
इससे फायदा क्या हो रहा है? We are holding the electrolytes and urea over here, so concentration gradient maintained हो गया medulla region में. Because of this, there is an easy passage of water from the collecting tubule to concentrate the filtrate. What is the advantage? Okay, advantage क्या मिलेगा बेटा इसको? Read the sentence and understand. By maintaining this concentration gradient, we are trying कि किसका flow easy हो जाए. Easy passage of what? Read over here. Easy passage of?
Water.
Yes. We are just trying to do this so that there is an easy passage of water from the collecting tubule. बेटा basically ये जो collecting tubule है, इसका main function यही रहता है to raise the fractional solid of contribution. अगर आप इसको देखो, हमने जो कुछ भी डिसॉल्व था उसको तो यहाँ पे होल्ड कर लिया, यूरिया, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स. अब वाटर बहुत काइंड ऑफ फिल्टर हो गया है, बिकॉज यूरिया भी निकल गया, हमने यहाँ पे होल्ड कर लिया, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स को भी होल्ड कर लिया. सो यू थिंक वाटर विल बी एबल टू पास इजिली, या वो धीरे धीरे पास करेगा?
Water will pass easily.
Yes. So there is an easy passage of water to concentrate the filtrate. Now, how come the filtrate is concentrated? Did anyone understand how did the filtrate get concentrated? I'm giving you 1 second. Please read this part again. Ye wala. And tell me how urine gets concentrated. I'll give you 1 minute. How urine will get concentrated. This is what? Try to understand, read the paragraph. How urine gets concentrated. बेटा यहाँ पे हमने होल्ड कर लिया था यूरिया एंड इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स. सो हाउ डिड द यूरिन गेट concentrated? Anyone, if you understood anything and would like to share it with us? कुछ भी बेटा, whatever little bit you have understood.
Ma'am, first electrolytes and urea are retained, and because of which they maintain a concentration gradient in the medullary region, and it allows easy transfer of water from collecting tubule.
Yes, Peter. The amount of water which is being reabsorbed is increased. What is increasing is the absorption of water. So once the absorption of water is going to increase, obviously the urine will get dilute or concentrated. देखो बेटा, यस, यहाँ पे
Concentrate.
हमने बहुत थोड़ा सा वाटर, देखो फिर से समझो, इस एरिया में हमने बहुत थोड़ा सा वाटर होल्ड किया और सारा इलेक्ट्रोलाइट एंड यूरिया होल्ड कर लिया, और एक्स्ट्रा वाटर जो था वो इजीली पास ऑन हो गया आगे जाकर के। तो यहाँ पे क्या बचा? यूरिया, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स एंड वेरी लिटिल अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर, क्योंकि एक्स्ट्रा वाटर तो हमने इजी पैसेज ऑफ वाटर कर दिया ना, तो यहाँ पे यूरिन विल गेट कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड और इट विल गेट डाइल्यूट।
Concentrated.
Concentrated.
एंड ऐसा क्यों हुआ? बिकॉज ऑफ द डिफरेंस इन द ग्रेडियंट्स। यहाँ पे वाटर वाज लेस। वाटर क्यों लेस हो गया? क्योंकि हमने यहाँ पे सब कुछ ऑब्जॉर्व करके होल्ड कर लिया। क्या क्या होल्ड कर लिया था? इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स एंड यूरिया। सो इन द मेडुलर रीजन ओवर हियर इफ यू सी, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स एंड यूरिया तो क्या है? इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स है, यूरिया है, वाटर है, एंड वी आर होल्डिंग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स एंड यूरिया। सो बहुत कम वाटर यहाँ पे होल्ड करेंगे, एक्स्ट्रा वाटर सब पास ऑन हो जा रहा है। So because of this water going forward easily, यहाँ पे जो आपका filtrate था, that is the urea, it will get concentrated. Once it passes through this, अब आपका DCT आएगा। ये क्या है बेटा? What is this? PCT or DCT?
DCT.
Yes, this is DCT beta. When urine will pass through this DCT, it will be 4 times concentrated than the initial filtrate. जो यहाँ पे filtrate बना था initially after passing out of the glomerulus, because हमने यहाँ पे उसको इतना concentrate कर दिया कि जब वो DCT से pass करके जाएगा, it will be how much times more concentrated?
4 times.
4 times.
We had already discussed this. ये cortex region था, यहाँ पे जो filtrate produce हुआ था osmolarity was only 300. एंड जब वो यहाँ आ रहा है कलेक्टिंग डक्ट में, विच इज इन द मेडुलर रीजन, तो ऑस्मोलैरिटी कितना हो जा रहा है?
1200.
1200. ओके, don't worry, I'll explain it again if you want me to explain something, and I'll take up NCERT also. Micturition, release of urine. Now from the collecting bladder over here, from the collecting duct, sorry, this urine will go into the urinary bladder. Yes, we had done that. The collecting duct opens into which bladder?
Urinary bladder.
Urinary bladder.
So DCT, this was your DCT. DCT से this urine will come into the collecting duct. From collecting duct यहाँ नीचे जाके it will open into the urinary bladder. अब इसके आगे का हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं. Okay. So gradual filling of the urinary bladder will fill slowly. It is getting filled up. When it gets filled up, it will start stretching. Because of the pressure, it will start stretching this urinary bladder. Because we have some receptors over here, stretch receptors on the walls. On the walls of the bladder, we have special receptors, okay, which immediately respond. जैसे ये fill हो जाएगा, it will start stretching the walls of the bladder, and they'll send a message to the CNS. CNS, you remember? What is CNS?
Central nervous system.
Central nervous system.
Yes. This message will go to the central nervous system. The central nervous system will give a messages. Which messages? Motor messages. You know motor messages, movement of muscles and all. And the instructions will come from CNS. Contraction of smooth muscles of the bladder. What instructions will come over here? That the muscles should relax. The smooth muscles, basically, okay, they should contract. And the sphincter muscles, urethral sphincter. You remember urethral sphincter? The sphincter between the urinary bladder and the urethra. This should relax. दोनों चीज एक साथ होना चाहिए. It should be simultaneous. This instructions comes from CNS. What instructions? The muscles of the bladder should contract. ताकि जब बेटा contract हो जाएंगे तो area कम होगा या ज्यादा होगा? Tell me. If something is contracting, the area increases or decreases?
Decreases.
Decreases.
Decrease.
Think again and answer. एक बार फिर से सोचिए. I'm saying if something contracts, then what happens to the area? beta, if the space increases, then the pressure decreases. And if area decreases, the pressure increases. Inversely proportional रहता है area and pressure. ना ये contract हो जाएंगे. Because of contraction, bladder का area कम हो जाएगा, so pressure बढ़ेगा या कम होगा? स्पेस कम हो रहा है बेटा, ब्लैडर का कॉन्ट्रैक्शन हो रहा है, सो प्रेशर बढ़ेगा कि कम होगा? इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल, आई टोल्ड यू,
बढ़ेगा, increase.
बढ़ेगा. सो इफ द प्रेशर इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज ओवर हियर एंड हमने इस स्विंस्टर को भी खोल दिया, ये रिलैक्स हो गया स्विंस्टर जिससे यूरिया पास आउट होगा. यहाँ पे प्रेशर है तो यूरिया विल बी पुश्ड, द यूरिन विल बी पुश्ड आउट. ये स्विंस्टर इज ऑलरेडी रिलैक्स्ड, ये ऑलरेडी ओपन है. सो ये रिलैक्स्ड है तो यहाँ पे प्रेशर लो है कि हाई है इस एरिया में, यूरेथ्रा में. बेटा एक चीज बहुत कंसेप्चुअल पहले समझ लीजिए, कॉन्ट्रैक्शन से एरिया कम होता है, रिलैक्सेशन से एरिया बढ़ता है. इफ यू रिमेम्बर यू हैड डन रेस्पिरेशन इन क्लास 10th, पढ़ा था रिबकेज मसल्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. इन ब्रीदिंग में क्या करा था आपने? व्हेन यू वर ब्रीदिंग इनसाइड क्या कर रहे थे? मसल्स वर कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग, स्पेस कम हो रही थी, तो क्या होएगा आप बताओ? कॉन्ट्रैक्शन एंड रिलैक्सेशन से क्या होता था? जो स्पेस कम होती थी तो इनहेलेशन होता था या एक्सहेलेशन होता था? फॉर जब आपने पढ़ा होगा रिबकेज एंड डायफ्रागम इन क्लास 10th, टेल मी, डिड यू डू रेस्पिरेशन? डायफ्रागम गोज डाउन, रिबकेज मसल्स गो अप. ओके, तो इसमें क्या होता है इन दिस सच अ कंडीशन? इज इट इनहेलेशन और एक्सहेलेशन?
Inhalation.
Inhalation, because space is increasing, and if space increases the pressure decreases. So outside pressure more है air का, अंदर pressure कम है, so it enters in. Now try and understand this also. कोई भी चीज अगर contract होएगी तो area बढ़ेगा या कम होगा? सोचो, आप एक बलून ले लो बड़ा सा, उसको contract करो, हाथ से press कर दो. So the area inside the balloon, will it get increased or will it decrease?
Decrease.
It will decrease. So pressure inside the balloon will increase or decrease? You press a balloon, एक अच्छे से balloon को inflate कर लीजिए, and फिर दोनों hand से balloon को press करिए. Okay, area कम कर दिया, तो air बाहर को आएगी या अंदर और air जाएगी? These are all conceptual things you need to understand. Learn करोगे तो फिर से भूल जाओगे. चलो पॉलिथीन से समझते हैं. बेटा टेक अ पॉलिथीन सपोजिंग and you fill a lot of water in it. पूरा भर लो उस पॉलिथीन को. Though if I want I can make you learn it over here, but it's no point. Take a polythene, fill it with water and ऊपर से उसको बंद कर देते हैं. ठीक है? Just imagine this and answer my questions, because this concept will be useful in physics chemistry also for you, so don't learn it. You take a polythene, we filled it with water, tight बंद कर दिया हमने उसको. Everybody is ready? Filled your polythene with water? भर लिया? Imagine तो कर सकते हो. Yes? Have you
Yes,
filled?
ma'am.
होली में बनाते नहीं बनाते? होली में बच्चे
Yes, ma'am.
बनाते हैं वो छोटे पॉलिथीन्स में वाटर भर के. Exactly something like this. Now you press the polythene from both the sides. Tight filled polythene है, all water is filled inside. You press it from both the sides. खूब pressure डालो. क्या लगता है? Water will come out or not? फट जाएगा पॉलिथीन, पानी बाहर आएगा कि नहीं आएगा अगर हम साइड से खूब
Yes,
प्रेशर
ma'am.
लगाएंगे?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Yes ना? So ऐसा क्यों हुआ? जब हमने प्रेस किया एरिया कम हो गया या बढ़ गया बलून का?
Decrease.
डिक्रीज. बिकॉज एरिया डिक्रीज्ड, इतना प्रेशर हो गया वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स के ऊपर. पहले तो उनको सफिशिएंट स्पेस मिल रहा था, बट व्हेन यू डिक्रीज द स्पेस द प्रेशर इंक्रीज. इतना ज्यादा प्रेशर दैट वो पॉलिथीन आपका फट जाएगा. व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन इज whenever area decreases pressure increases. Okay, area decreases, pressure
Increases.
increases. अब यहाँ पे देखते हैं और इसका बिल्कुल उल्टा। ये देखो, ये यूरिनरी ब्लैडर था, डोंट वरी, मैं दोबारा समझा दूंगी टुमारो। इसके मसल्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गए, यानी ये छोटा हो गया, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गया ब्लैडर हमारा, एरिया कम हो गया, तो प्रेशर इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज?
इंक्रीज।
इंक्रीज। वेरी गुड। इतना ज्यादा प्रेशर क्रिएट हो गया ब्लैडर के अंदर that urine will be pushed out, like water was pushed out of the polythene. Because of high pressure, the urine which is stored in the bladder will be pushed out. यूरेथ्रा में क्या हो रहा था? यूरेथ्रा में उल्टा हो रहा था, रिलैक्सेशन हो रहा था बेटा। रिलैक्सेशन मीन्स ये एरिया इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे प्रेशर कम हो रहा है। थिंग्स ऑलवेज मूव फ्रॉम हाई प्रेशर टू लो प्रेशर, आई थिंक वी ऑल नो दिस। Yes? Anything will
Yes,
move
ma'am.
from high pressure to low pressure or low pressure to high pressure? High to low. So आपका ये इधर से the urine from the bladder will be pushed towards what? Urethra. They will be pushed towards the urethra. I am again taking up release of urine with you. Just let's start again first. Release of urine. सबसे पहले filling of urinary bladder. Is it one time or is it gradual?
Gradual.
Gradual.
Yes, बेटा, this is gradual filling. धीरे 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 concentrate होता रहता है urine, and from the collecting duct, slowly it is passed on to the urinary bladder. So the first step is gradual filling of urinary bladder. किसी को भी कोई भी step में problem हो, please feel free to ask me. I just take up these slides तो कि आपको imagine कर सके exactly what happens in the human body. NCERT 2 I'll take up. देखो बेटा, यहाँ से देखो, यहाँ से filtration start हो गया था, फिल्ट्रेट बाहर निकल गया, यूरिन हमारा कॉन्सेंट्रेट भी हो गया, यहाँ से पास करा, डीसीटी से क्रॉस करा, ये आपका क्या था? कलेक्टिंग डक्ट। कलेक्टिंग डक्ट जाके किसमें ओपन होगा? ये बताइए यहाँ पे। कलेक्टिंग डक्ट्स ओपन्स वेयर?
Urinary bladder.
Yes, urinary bladder. That is why I told you take 2 days, 3 days for structure. Structure समझ जाएंगे तो सब समझ में आएगा. So this collecting duct इसलिए बोलते हैं इसने सब कुछ कलेक्ट कर लिया. And now it will open into the urinary bladder, लेकिन एक साथ नहीं, धीरे 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 from the collecting duct, urine is passed on to the urinary bladder and the bladder is gradually filled. Can you see this is filled? Now what happens? Stretching of urinary bladder takes place. Stretching. If it stretches, there are some receptors on the walls of this bladder. वो ये वाला message जो है that there is a stretching taking place, it will pass on to which system? PNS or CNS?
CNS.
Tell me. It is passing on now, beta. It is passing on to whom?
CNS.
CNS क्या करेगा? CNS will obviously instruct the motor messages. It will send a motor message. Motor message means a message to the muscles. दो messages आए बेटा यहाँ पे. Muscles of the bladder to contract and muscles of the urethra to relax. इसने message दे दिया that bladder is already full now. Who has given this message? Tell me. Walls पे क्या है हमारे? On the walls of the bladder we have receptors. What do we have?
Receptors.
याद है? सेंसरी न्यूरॉन्स, मोटर न्यूरॉन्स, थोड़ा बहुत अगर 10th में याद हो. अच्छा बताइए कौन लेके गया होगा ये मैसेज? सेंसरी न्यूरॉन्स और मोटर न्यूरॉन्स? ब्लैडर इज फिल्ड, द मैसेज हैज टू गो टू सीएनएस. कौन लेके गया था? 10th में पढ़ा है. मैसेज कौन लेके जाता है ब्रेन के पास? विच न्यूरॉन्स? सेंसरी और मोटर? सेंसरी न्यूरॉन्स. सो वंस द ब्लैडर इज फुल, ये रिसेप्टर्स हैं वॉल पे, दे विल गिव अ मैसेज टू द ब्रेन. ब्रेन विल सेंड अ मैसेज नाउ. ये देखिए इधर से मैसेज आएगा टू टू थिंग्स नाउ. इसके मसल्स को तो ये कि कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करो एंड यूरेथ्रा के मसल्स को रिलैक्स करो. यहाँ पे कॉन्ट्रैक्शन होगा तो प्रेशर इंक्रीज कर जाएगा, यहाँ पे रिलैक्सेशन होगा तो प्रेशर डिक्रीज करेगा. Liquids always move from high pressure to low pressure. So bladder say urine will pass out through the urethra. This process is what we call as micturition. After the urine is stored in the bladder, how does it come out? Okay, let me go back and see if there's bladder somewhere, and let me hide this and then discuss with you people now. Gradually the bladder is going to fill up. ये बताइए बेटा, ये हमारा collecting duct है. Collecting duct will open into, जल्दी बताओ.
Urinary bladder.
Urinary bladder.
Collecting duct. Very good. ठीक है, this is your collecting duct. सब कुछ हो गया. यहाँ पे सब कर लिया. PCT, DCT सबसे collect होके collecting duct से it will open into the urinary bladder. This is a urinary bladder. जैसे bladder fill हो जाएगा, stretching will take place. The bladder will stretch. As soon as the bladder will stretch, इसकी wall पे क्या होते हैं? क्या होते हैं बेटा?
Receptor.
Receptors.
They will send this message that yes, the bladder is full now. To whom? PNS or CNS?
CNS.
CNS will send two motor messages. First message is for the muscles of the urinary bladder. Contract or relax?
Contract.
Contract.
Contract. And simultaneous होना चाहिए. दोनों चीजें एक साथ होनी चाहिए. And muscles of urethra to relax. यहाँ पे contraction है तो high pressure. यहाँ पे relaxation है तो low pressure. अब बताइए, will the urine move from high pressure to low pressure or low pressure to high pressure?
High pressure to low
High
pressure.
to low.
That means it is moving from the bladder to
Urethra.
bladder to urethra. Okay. Average urine volume per day for adult is around 1.4 liters. This is the normal amount. It's 1.4, normally 1 to 1.5 liters. Okay. Adult human excretes about how many liters of urine every day?
1.4 liter.
1.5 liters.
And the amount of urea is around 25 to 30 grams per day. 25 to 30 grams per day. So those people who do not urinate in a proper amount, in their body urea starts depositing. When we talk about urine, light yellow colored liquid, slightly acidic. The pH is around how much?
6.
Yes, it is pH is 6. So is it slightly acidic or slightly basic?
Acidic.
Yes, it is
Acidic.
slightly acidic. Slightly acidic. So how many liters of urine healthy average human being? How many
1.5
liters?
liters.
And how many grams of urea per day?
25 to
25
30
to
grams.
30 grams.
Now sometimes we want to find out whether there is some problem. किसी को sugar का problem तो नहीं है. So we do this test, Benedict's test. बहुत simple है बेटा. We want to find out disorders of the kidney. For example, if there is excess of glucose in the urine, glycosuria. This disease is known as glycosuria. And sometimes ketone bodies are present in the urine in excess. This is known as ketonuria. अगर ये दोनों का excess मिलता है इसमें urine में, glucose ज़्यादा है या ketone bodies ज़्यादा है, then that means the person is suffering from diabetes mellitus. कैसे टेस्ट करते हैं? बेनेडिक्ट सॉल्यूशन ऐड कर देते हैं यूरिन में बस. अगर ब्लू कलर आता है बेनेडिक्ट सॉल्यूशन ऐड करने में तो नो ग्लूकोज. ग्रीन आता है तो व्हाट माइनर अमाउंट ऑफ ग्लूकोज है. ऑरेंज आता है तो मॉडरेट अमाउंट है. अगर ब्रिक रेड कलर आ जाता है दैट मीन्स देयर इज लॉट ऑफ ग्लूकोज इन अ पर्सन्स यूरिया. दैट मीन्स द पर्सन इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम व्हिच डिजीज?
Diabetes mellitus.
Diabetes.
Sometimes they say, okay, get a urine test done if you want to detect diabetes. So it's very simple. A sample of urine is taken and what is added to it?
Benedict solution.
Benedict solution.
If the patient's urine gives a blue color, that means it's absolutely normal. Green means a very little amount. Moderate amount is orange, and large amount, person suffering from diabetes will have what color for urine?
Red.
Yes, this kind of a test is done. This confirms that the person is suffering from diabetes mellitus. I have just done 3 slides with you. In fact, ye wala to I had already done in the previous class. I have only done this and Benedict's test with you today. Gradual filling of what? Tell me what is this? Gradual filling of?
Urinary